Hello everyone to the battle tournament report of Border Patrol at Ekeren, a 500 point tournament. I got my army list posted up last week, so you can check that there, that I don't have to repeat it all together with the special rules and everything. But there we were, Sunday morning. The Chaos Dwarfs, the only legacy list by the way, in the 10-man player pool that showed up. They were ready to do battle. And let's see how we do, as in round 1, it was a battle of the kindred as we faced the dwarfs. We kicked off the tournament with that kin war, and our misguided brethren were commanded by Novagord, who is actually one of my YouTube followers. How cool is that? Hello Novagord! The battle went rather one-sided due to an heroic result of my hobgoblins. They were charged on the flank by his scouts. Both sides missed all their attacks, and somehow he managed to fail his break test to leg it off the table, collapsing his flank. The battle was basically won by my banner and my single rank, so yay! This resulted in the hobgoblins managing to flank his solid combat units, so that my warriors were tanking at the time, and the game ended in a 20-0 victory for the Chaos Dwarfs, as the dwarfs were eliminated and all objectives were taken by the forces of Hashut. So that was a pretty cool and unexpected result, and that brought me to Game 2 versus the Orcs and Goblins. For my second game, I faced Chagatai and his horde of Orcs and Goblins. It was a one-sided though as the first game, except it went in the other direction this time. My warriors and lord holding on for dear life to prevent myself from being tabled this time. I missed most of my attacks while he barely missed anything, and as my armor refused to help me, it quickly went downhill and a 2-18 defeat was my part. So 1 up, 1 down, I can live with that. After all, I haven't played the old world that much at all. Game 3 was versus the Bretonians, and I stood across the plains to face tanky Gabri and his Bretonian army, consisting of a lance, some archers and a block of peasantry. So I managed to hold his lance with my warriors after they charged, straight over my hobgoblins. This wasn't their best game. And my sneaky gits and fireglaves handled his infantry units. So when the fireglaves then managed to charge his lance in the back arc, a hefty -6 combat result was his part, destroying the last remnant of his army, and the battle was won by a 19-1 victory. Huzzah, huzzah! And that means we got the final game. I was in second place by then for some reason, and I was against the tournament organizer himself. And it was a bit of a special case battle. We came in a situation that only got resolved hours later on the WhatsApp rules group that we have, after flicking through rulebooks and all, and Steven was also the judge, so he was called away at times. And in the end, the battle drew, as time just ran out. We also decided to do some tinkering with the final scenario that we now played. Not during the game, but for next edition. As well, it has a few issues for these smaller size games, but yeah, we'll manage it, and you'll see it next time, next year. The result! Well, incredibly, but I somehow managed to end up in that second place, in part due to the huge amount of points I raked in by tabling my opponents in my 2 wins. This all put me on a 2-1-1 with 66 points, which was including the 15 bonus points for having my forcefully painted, paid on time, army list on time, you know, all those soft scores that can be added, ending only behind the Orcs and Goblin player that totally deleted me in the second round, so I can live with that. In the third place came the Chaos Lord with his Chaos Warriors force, and so the trophies had all been handed out to the brave men, women and indistinguishable creatures brave enough to patrol the borders of Ekeren, a very, very shady town, in a very cozy and fun event. So onwards to edition 2, as these are a good fun and excellent games to get a feel for some old world. Before the event I had also played the Mighty 3 games, of which 2 were 500 points test games for the scenarios. So I wasn't by far the only one present that used this event to have a go at the rules and all. Big thumbs up to Steven to organize this event. And until next edition. Thanks for watching and bye bye. Did you like the Chaos Dwarf content in this video and want to know more about Chaos Dwarfs? Then check out the Chaos Dwarf online forum by scanning the QR code you now see on screen.